Hi everyone, welcome to Preferher Tarot, where I love to see that you prefer me. We're about to get into a reading for the sign of Gemini. Remember that the readings are in general. All of the messages will not resonate with everyone. Let's get right into it. Overall energy for the sign of Gemini. Oh my goodness, we have the Tower. What happened, you guys? There's been a sudden shift, or this could be the energy surrounding you guys. So you could have found out about things, about someone else, or about something. You just like, wow, I didn't know that. The World card is helping you get a full idea, the full picture, the full grasp of what's going on, okay? We have the World card at the bottom of the deck. So now you see the picture. Now you get now you fit all of the puzzle pieces together. You see everything clearly. You see the situation clearly at the moment, okay? Let's move on. Challenges for the sign of Gemini. It's gaining this new perspective. So now that you've gained this clarity, now that you've realized all of this truth about this situation, about whatever this is, because it definitely has shattered the way you felt about some things or people, whatever it was, okay? So now there's a need to just become enlightened. Allow yourself to use your discernment moving forward. Allow yourself to use the information that you have to take better actions moving forward, okay? So at this point, you're like, I really don't want to see it any differently than the way I used to see it. But you know you're forced to see things in a new way, in a new perspective. So that's why you're in this hangman position, or you feel like you're trapped, but it's not really that you're trapped. It's just God, Source, Universe, trying to get you to see things differently, just trying to get you to understand the full picture, okay, before moving forward. The Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. That's unions, a foundation, a coming together. So yeah, maybe you found out some truth about your family, where where you were raised, something about the area, something about the people in the area. I don't know. Let's move forward. Matters of the heart for the sign of Gemini. This could be, okay, we have Scorpio energy and Pisces, by the way. Matters of the heart. We have the Ace of Cups. New love. So maybe you just met someone who all of a sudden just busts open your heart chakra. I don't know. The Ace of Cups. Maybe you are in the energy of just loving yourself. Justice card. Libra energy. You could be involved with a Libra. The Sun card underneath that, Leo energy, confidence, strength, clarity, truth, honesty. So, like I said, you either loving on yourself, or there's a new opportunity in your life that you've been thinking about. All you can think about is this one person. Moving on. Any blockages towards true love and success. I'm going to shuffle that one more time. The Page of Pentacles came out before I even finished the question, so any blockages towards true love and success for the sign of Gemini. So we have two that has come out. We have the Four of Cups and the King of Cups. All right, this opportunity here, this love that's on your heart, how you feeling, how you're feeling in the moment, you're thinking about rejecting it. And that's going to become like some type of blockage. And the reason why you're thinking about rejecting the situation is because you're thinking about things messing up. You thinking about, yeah, maybe you messing up in the past, or other people messing up in the past. Crying over spilled milk type of energy. This is what you're almost going towards. If you allow yourself to miss this opportunity. Okay, King of Cups, be emotionally mature about what's going on. Be emotionally mature. Someone may be avoiding this maturity when it comes down to their emotions here. So we have the Six of Pentacles, equal give and take at the bottom of the deck. Reciprocity, right? If you truly want what you deserve in life, especially when it comes down to your emotions, you have to be willing to give it. Someone is overly passionate about not being enough, not having enough. And what I mean by overly passionate is like you almost think about it a lot. You may talk about it a lot, whatever it is. And it's time to, I think it's just you being aware of that brings you to more of emotional maturity, okay? I'm gonna just leave that there. Moving on. What needs Gemini's focus and attention at the moment? What needs Gemini's focus and attention? Queen of Swords. You being clear. You being clear-headed. You speaking your truth. You listening to others. Communicating. The Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, though. Yeah. You expressing what's burdening you. You're carrying burdens of others, maybe. It's time to cut it out. Coming to a close of a burdensome cycle. No. All right, so the Ten of Cups is possible to manifest. The energy is surrounding you, but you find that a relationship or having that wish fulfillment comes with a lot of burdens, or it's going to take too much work. Moving on. How is Gemini being seen? Beautiful, beautiful. That's crazy. Libra, I want to say. Libra, I believe. Yes, Libra received the Wheel of Fortune in the same position. Things changing. See, you guys may be letting go of some things. Releasing. After holding on for so long, things are finally about to turn, about to change for you guys, for the better. And this is how you're being seen. Things are changing for the better for you. Let's move on. No, advice for the sign of Gemini. Advice. Renew hope and faith. Follow your destiny. Go towards your destiny. Gemini. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Indecisiveness. Where you were unclear, we have renewed hope and faith now. You were doubtful. You wasn't sure. Swords come through. You're like, oh yeah, I do have faith. I remember. God always has me. Yes. Yes. Even when you felt like your feelings were crushed or something. Look at all these emotions here. And then we have the Queen. We have the Empress, excuse me. So we have the Two of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups, and then we have the Empress. So indecisive about the outpour of emotions, showing your emotions, having that unconditional love, right? Accepting or being open to new love, dating, apologizing, accepting apologies, just being in that Empress energy, respecting your divine feminine energy. Let's move on. Most likely outcome for Gemini, if they follow the advice, you moving forward, you pushing forward, progression. With the Eight of Wands, the Judgment card, you making a decision to push forward, coming out of that depression energy, coming out of anxiety, coming out of doubt and fear. You decide to have faith instead of fear. Beautiful. Faith instead of fear brings you progression. You push forward after that. You've made the decisions to push forward. No longer being depressed. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here. The Tower card. Clarify the Tower. We have the Page of Wands. So an offer comes in. Either an offer comes in or someone ends up pregnant. I'm going to just say that because I see the Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. That's just a child, children. Someone's from the past. Could be a childlike soulmate. Childlike. Yeah. Past life soulmate energy. Excuse me, you guys. The Page of Wands, though, could also be someone from the past offering you something that brings you, like, it surprises you because this person comes out of nowhere. Well, I think we still in Mercury retrograde. But anyways, let's move on. Clarify the Hanging Man. What's the Hanging Man? Ten of Cups. Gaining a new perspective about wish fulfillment, about what brings you fulfillment in life. Like I said, you were once indecisive. You were once in doubt. Moving on. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. We have the World card, and we also have the Page of Swords. So, learning some lessons, closing out cycles, learning some lessons, watching from a distance, continuing to learn something, maybe. Learning more about yourself, to close out cycles and being more clear-headed and making plans and being logical, right? With that King of Swords at the bottom of the deck to receive that equal give and take. So there's some communication that may needs to be had between you and another person. This is the matters of the heart for you guys, right? Learning some left. Okay, all right, yeah. Because there was some immature communication going on between you and another person, or just you didn't communicate much with others, telling others how you feel or something like that. It just wasn't much of that. But I feel now you're gonna know you was quick to cut people out, cut things out. It could have been, yeah, my way or the highway type of energy. And I feel like that is coming to a close. You're learning lessons about that. That's why we're going towards being more emotionally mature, because you were quick to cut out this opportunity of love. Look, come on now, let's move on. Clarify the Four of Cups and the King of Cups for the blockages towards true love and success. The Queen of Cups, unconditional love. Unconditional love, an outpour of love. Someone, yeah. So you just kept giving and giving and giving all your love, showing your love, expressing your love. Maybe you did this in the past. I don't know what happened, but there was a change. There was a transformation. You ended that. You didn't want to deal with those emotions anymore. But what happened is that it's just a rebirth. It's like dealing with that ego energy. And then we go towards a brand new beginning. So it's learning how to deal with those emotions and stuff like that. Becoming more balanced with your emotions, the Queen and the King of Cups. Instead of rejecting love altogether, just knowing how to deal with it. How to express oneself, how to create those boundaries. Clarify the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords come out. The King of Swords has come out. The Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Communication needs to be asked. So we have the Queen and the King and the Queen of Cups and the King and the Queen of Swords out here. Communication and love. Intellect and emotions. This needs some type of work. It needs to work. The devil behind this. So working on the toxicity. Working on walking away from people, places, things that do not serve you, that bring you into that energy of low vibes. Of not wanting to love. But always wanting to cut people out. Tell people off. Type of energy. So this is you becoming more balanced within the masculine and feminine energy. When it comes down to expressing oneself, communicating, being intelligent. Using your brain. So this is more of like, yes, okay. You don't have to feel the way everyone else feels. Your feelings doesn't have to align with everyone else's feelings. We are all different. So this is thinking for yourself. Moving on. What's the Wheel of Fortune? I like this reading. I really like this reading. You know what's closing out? What's cycling out? Them burdensome cycles. You dealing with a lot of burdensome energies. You carrying the burdens of others. Being a bag lady. Creating bag ladies. Men. Putting your baggage on others and stuff like that. Hell, females could put their baggage on others also. But we have, okay, all right, so now it goes deeper. So maybe it was a point in time you tried to put your baggage on others, right? And now you was forced to carry your own. And then when you was forced to carry your own, you had to learn how to be strong. You had to learn how to be confident. You had to learn how to support oneself. Follow your intuition, using your discernment. Being a self-thinking person, right? Now we're going to these karmic lessons, learning the karmic lessons. For more fortunate things are about to happen, right? Strength and confidence, look at that. So, clarify the Star card. Clarify the Star card for our Geminis. Three of Wands. Seeing your ships come in. Like, you know it. You know it. Deep down inside, you know it. You don't care what's going on. You feel like you've learned your lessons, or you're learning your lessons. You're healing. You're working on yourself. You're working on things around. Look, you're like, I know without a doubt, my ships are coming in. Source has me. Like, yeah, you have protection. Clever Eight of Wands. I love it. Because you have no doubt. When you have no doubt, God comes through. Especially when you have a good heart. You asking with the right intentions, come through. Seven of Swords, lies and deception, self-doubt. You pushing. Look, it may be a lot of temptation that's trying to hold you back. Deception. This is probably just you pushing forward out of this energy. Right out of that energy. Oh, so the only thing that's keeping you back is you. Only thing that will keep you back is you. Or accepting the lies and deception from others. Betrayal from others. So look, let's move on. We're going to get a message from, no, clarify the world card. And then I'll get an oracle message. Clarify the world card. We have the lovers, the lovers, the lovers. A relationship, making a decision, making decisions. Gemini energy, healing from a relationship. Yeah, healing from a relationship maybe. What's the lovers card? More about the lovers card. Building. Yeah, you've been working on oneself. Working on yourself or making the decisions to work on this relationship, this soulmate, divine soulmate connection. Okay, I'm leaving it there at this point. Let's get a message from the oracle deck, and then we out here. Message for our Geminis. Message for our Geminis. Here we go. Message for the sign of Gemini. Smoke and mirrors. Let's get it. Smoke and mirrors. Something may not be what it seems. Okay. Spirit of gratitude at the bottom of the deck. So number 42 is smoke and mirrors, and then spirit of gratitude is number 43. I might be able to read them both. But anyways, let's read this number 42 real quick. Smoke and mirrors. Seeing through the lens of past conditioning, the inability to recognize the truth of what is being offered, healing from misguided perceptions, moving beyond the illusion of separation, being accountable for your biases and the way you view the world. Someone has been red pilled. Okay? Yes. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Actually, it's like that energy. It's blissful. It's almost like what they call it, bittersweet, because everything you've known, everything you thought you knew was almost like a lie, and then you had to break it all down. Everything had to be everything had to been broke down. Am I saying what the heck? I feel like I'm not saying it right. Everything had to be broke down. Let me just leave it at that. In order for you to build back up. So unlearning to relearning. But let's move forward. We're actually built to view the world accurately. I'm going to read that one more time. We're actually built to view the world inaccurately. Our five senses tell us we are separate from one another. We're conditioned to see time as linear. This creates a consciousness of delineation, separation, and finality. Finality. We have the innate fear that what we see is all there is, although we know deep down there is more. We are suspicious of it. Our fear of death results from this kind of perception. The entire world is a construct of smoke and mirrors. And our job is to discover the truth and lies beyond this illusion. Discoveries at the frontiers of science align with what the ancients have known. At the atomic level, we are blinking lights in empty space. Consciousness is fundamental. Time can be bent, and we are eternal. Ask yourself if what you see is really just what you're looking for. What do you sense beyond your intellectual assessment of what is? Can you drop into your heart and soul and call for a vision, a feeling, an awareness of the true and authentic? Every day, remind yourself that you are intrinsically connected to all life. The universe needs you to learn about it. You have within you extraordinary magic with which to co-create life beyond your wildest expectations. Sometimes I cannot stand the way this stuff is worded in this book, but whatever. Today, trust the inner voice that reminds you that you truly will find what you seek and more, even if outer conditions appear to challenge that. It's all smoke and mirrors. Things are not exactly as they seem. Okay, I'm gonna leave it out there. I'm gonna read number 43, Spirit of Gratitude, and I'm gonna get out of here, okay? The prospering power of prayer. Communion with the divine, expressing deep gratitude as you move through the world, knowing that your prayers will be answered exactly as they are meant to be. Come on now. In prayer, we connect directly to our higher power. It is a way for us to be in communion with the divine, a reminder that our lives are a sacred conversation we are continuously engaged in. Prayer lets us know we are not alone. A power greater than us acts on our behalf and is activated through us. Sufficing. I don't even feel like I'm saying that right. Our hearts and minds with a faith that is life, affirming, loving, and compassionate. When we pray, we acknowledge that we are only part of the equation of life, that a spiritual aspect is always in operation. We engage in humility, knowing we are in a co-creative partnership and have so much to be grateful for. Expressing gratitude and asking to be of service is the most powerful, prospering prayer of all. When you focus your attention on appreciation for even the smallest aspects of your life and what you have already experienced. It's like waving a magic wand. Everything you need comes to you without effort. Obstacles fall away and your purpose becomes ever clearly. The kind of prayer that will prosper you and others today is one of the deep abiding gratitude. You become a magnet for miracles when you are grateful and ask to be a channel for divine purpose, divine abundance, love, and compassion. The power of Source is within you. Now is the time to awaken it. Yeah. I'm leaving it there. That was your reading, Gemini. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated. Leave your likes, shares, all of that good stuff. If you guys would like a personal reading, my information is down below. I love you. I love you. I love you. Now I'll see you guys next time. Bye.